Marking out is a really important aspect of design technology. It's important to get it right. Here we have a typical index screen. This is one for gears, and it will show you how to mark out a series of different types of gears. Click on the gear you want to find out more about. Whether you show the whole class on the whiteboard or you allow your students to be independent, this program will be really helpful. Here's a few screens of showing how the stage-by-stage marking out of this particular gear. See how an image of the final product's been shown on the right to help explain the theory. Each page will have a tips section, and often there'll be sound. See how the clear stage-by-stage diagrams will help. Ratio is really important to understand, and again there's lots of tips. Setting up your shaft for gears is really important. The top left image shows how a student's done a quick mock-up on a scrap piece of wood to make sure their gears mesh correctly. If you mark your gears too large or small, use a photocopier to reduce or enlarge. Here we have a crank. This crank has been marked out on a plain piece of paper. All the marking out stages will be shown with the final product to explain exactly how it works. Here we have a snail cam. The drop has been divided up and then stepped around the actual gear. This is a really interesting website, and this website will help your older students mark out different types of gears. Put in all your different important elements and it will do it for you. Here we have the marking out of a crank. Again, images on the right will explain the different parts of it. This is just one of many stages. There's lots of little movies that will help. Here we have the setting up of the crank. You can see where the two shafts are and how important it is to get it right. Lots of little movies to explain.
We have a ratchet ball, only goes in one direction. 8 revolutions of the input for 1 revolution of the output. We'll only go in one direction because of the ratchet. It's not a smooth action on the output. It's a jerky start and stop action.
Modelling is sometimes really important. This student has modelled some snail cams to actually move the doors of a car. See this short movie.
These two snail cams are working against the lever. This lever is a third-class lever, and this lever is opening and shutting the doors of this car. By changing dimensions and positions, you can change the output.
So marking out is also very important, whether you're marking out just for 11, 12-year-olds or for A-level work. I hope you found this program or this aspect of the program interesting. Good luck.